everyone, I have some XRP news that I want to discuss in this video. We're talking about some of the circulating supply involving XRP over the last year. As well, I want to touch upon the price action, what XRP is doing today, not getting hit as hard as other cryptos, but still relevant for today's discussion. If you all are new to the channel, hit that like button. Please subscribe down below. Join us. We talk crypto each and every single day. And let's take a look at what we're actually doing here as we talk about a red day in the market. Bitcoin is now down, still below 100,000. Ethereum in that $3,200 range. And XRP, okay, we're kind of hanging out almost 2-3% down as I'm currently recording. $2.33 is that level. We had a nice little rebound here, up 3%. And over the last month, in comparison to a lot of the other top cryptos that we talk about, some blue chips, it's essentially flat. I know 3.6 is a red number, but still, with all of the added volatility that we have had, it's not nothing to bark at. I think that this is something where it's almost kind of a plus where you find strength during times of weakness. And XRP right now at $2.33. A little bit of that selling exhaustion is kind of taking place where we are kind of in a bearish sentiment, but still it's not as much and drastic as we are seeing in other cryptos in the space. Okay, so what I'm telling you guys is all my perspective. It's not financial advice. Always be sure to do your own research and due diligence. Okay, so as we get into this article, I do want to share with you guys what exchange that I trade on. This is BITUNIX. Okay, if you are not using this exchange, there is a link down below in the description. And right now, a 25% bonus to your futures account in the form of USDT. So if you do want to sign up and start trading, understand their terms and conditions, and obviously make sure it's right for you, where you're located, do your research, all that good stuff. And if you do want to start trading today with me, this is the exchange I use. BITUNIX link is in the description. Okay, but back into it. Over the last 12 months, Ripple has issued 3.4 billion XRP, okay, roughly about 5.6% of the circulating supply for XRP. So what does this actually mean? All right, so this is a recent report from Glassnode. And over the last 12 years, the XRP ledger architects launching XRP with a pre-mine of its entire supply. Now, this is something where a lot of this has been gifted to the Ripple supply, locked up in a lot of the allocations that we have seen recently, but still 3 billion, over 3 billion more tokens have entered the market. And this is where you could talk about this within an accompanying chart that we're going to show you guys, where the rate of which XRP tokens enter that circulating supply going back to 2021. So despite this recent spike that we have seen within the issuance in this disclosure, the cumulative figure has been 18 billion XRP from 2021 on. December 2024 to date, it's about $8 billion in total. Okay, so for context, within the Ripple escrow system, they often release 1 billion XRP each month. That should add up to 12 billion tokens over a year, locking up 700 to 800 million XRP per month, and then using 200 to 300 million to leverage that into funding a lot of different purposes and tasks that they are taking place in. Okay, so looking at this, this is where we could kind of correlate this to the profit realization spiking to 800 million per day. All right, that did drop to about 100 million back in April and July of 2025. So unlike the previous profit realization waves that we have seen that often align themselves with rallies, we have seen the price of XRP fall. Okay, so this is kind of where we see the divergence, kind of looking into the distribution of these tokens into a weakness, not a strength, if you do align yourself with the comment from Glassnode. Okay, so I wanted to give you guys that quick update. I know a lot of people have talked about the XRP and kind of just the escrow whole situation with Ripple. But right now, as we do look at this increase and spike that we have seen within profit-taking volume, this is a lot that has been contributing to the struggles for XRP on the daily chart and why we're not seeing XRP go up in value. Okay, so that's kind of the point I wanted to get across to you guys. What I'm doing personally, I'm not panicking. I'm not running for the hills. XRP is a long-term play for me personally. You guys may have different agendas and beliefs and goals out there within your crypto trading. But for me, XRP is in its own category. It's a crypto that I'm holding for the long haul. And I believe in the tech and the future of what XRP wants to bring to global cross-border settlement solutions and payments. Okay, so that's what I got. Leave a comment down below before you guys get out of here. I want to know what your thoughts are about these huge spikes that we are seeing within some of the profit-taking volume across the board. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, perfect time to do so. Also, be sure to follow me on X if you haven't done so. And we talked about BITUNIX. If you want to start trading on the exchange, you can find that link down below in the description. Okay, so I'll leave you all with that. Enjoy it, and let's have a great weekend. Hopefully these charts reverse very shortly, and then we can get back to kind of normal business as the government resumes their normal business as well in the United States. And yeah, so I'll leave you with that, and we'll see you guys all in the next video. Cheers.